Recently, the gruff and distinct roar of 4 engines rumbled high above the tri-state. The B-17 aluminum Overcast was in town as part of a national tour. For Bob Doolan, the sight of the old plane brought back a few memories.
Fortunately, I was sent as a navigator to Europe. I wouldn't have been good enough navigator in the Pacific.
Why is that?
But the distance isn't, you're flying over water.
Bob Doolan may admit that he's not one of the greatest navigators of all time, but he was part of the greatest generation. Now 102 years old, Bob can still recall his first bombing runs during World War II.
The big one was Saint Nazaire in France. It was a big submarine pen, and we went there 2 or 3 times.
He would navigate on 7 missions on the YB-40 before switching over to the B-17. This B-17, to be specific, shown here after it crash-landed on August 12, 1943, trying to make it back to their base in England.
Over the target, we're at 25,000 feet, actually 29,000, and the anti-aircraft just blew the hell out of the bottom of our airplane. 6 of us stayed with the airplane, 4 jumped, and we tried to get back to England. We went down to 100 feet because the fighters can't shoot you and the flak can't shoot you. You're over them too fast. I gave them a course for home.
Bob's navigation could get them home, but the damage to the plane meant there wasn't enough fuel.
We found a little level place. It was a bicycle track, actually, and crash landed.
So the guys in this picture are the German
2
fighters?
of them are German pilots, yeah.
That may have actually shot the plane.
Yeah.
And now they're paying a visit?
Yeah, visit one of their kills.
Downed in the Netherlands, Bob managed to remain free with the pilot and others until their luck ran out and they were captured.
They turned us over to the Luftwaffe, and they took us into Germany to Stalag Luft 3.
He was there from October of 1943 to January of 1945. He says he's now the oldest living survivor of that prisoner of war camp. With the recent visit of the B-17 aluminum Overcast,
The way they start the engines, you can feel it.
Bob got the chance to fly once again.
What does that feel like when you're able to get on?
Oh, it's like home.
Bob's story is truly powerful, and this is only a slice of it. Like Bob, many men have a story to tell, and Bob helped me understand a little bit more about the journey my great-uncle took as a navigator on a B-17. You can check out the personal journey over on WCPO.com/Homefront. Meanwhile, if you have a veteran-centered story in your own community, email homefront@WCPO.com.